The next map in my Engage Maddening run is Micaiah's Paralogue, where you have to prevent Micaiah's forces from reaching the top of the map. Interestingly, Micaiah begins within range of Astra Storm, and it's possible to hit her with it on turn 1 to make her aggressive, and take her out on turn 2. I'm feeling a little more adventurous, however, and opt to go for a full rout of the map for the extra challenge. For this battle, the map's enemies will rush at you in groups through one of the map's 3 columns. Reinforcements will appear from the bottom of the map as well. Outblitzing the enemy isn't really an option due to the sheer number of foes, so I deploy Pandreo and Emblem Corrin because mystical units get the Flame Dragon Vein, which sets up a large swath of fire terrain to damage and, more importantly, hinder the movement of grounded enemies. The initial wave of enemies consists of Paladins on the left, Generals and a Sniper in the center, and Great Knights on the right. I start Pandreo on the left because the Paladins are the most difficult enemies to deal with. Citrine can one-round them, and Rosado can as well if he attacks from atop a wall to get the +5 speed bonus from Air Raid, but without the Dragon Vein they would get overwhelmed by sheer numbers. In contrast, Panette can easily hold up the middle column enemies with Great Ether, and the Great Knights on the right are mere cannon fodder in the face of Chloe, Anna, and Ivy. Shortly after, a large wave of infantry rushed the middle column, and I rotate Pandreo over to hinder their advance. Progress is slow, and with the middle column blocked off, some of the enemies opt to take a detour to the left column instead. Eventually, the crowd thins out just in time for the next wave of reinforcements, a small group of cavalry in each of the 3 columns. Pandreo, who at this point has returned to the left side, engages with Corrin to freeze the left side enemies with Dreadful Aura, allowing a small force to remain to clean them up, while the rest of the team returns to the center to deal with the Great Knights, Paladins, and Bow Knights from the other columns. Just as I finish and start getting my team recentered, Micaiah becomes aggressive, and the middle column received its last wave of reinforcements, a large group of enemies that all have 2 health bars. The group is very threatening, but they advance in a tightly clustered formation, and after Alir uses a steel blade to smash a hero back toward his allies, Pandreo is able to land a huge torrential roar to lock most of the enemies down. I use the next 2 turns to finish off the reinforcement group, and the thief next to Micaiah that represents Soth. Now comes the map's final challenge, 10 waves of flyer reinforcements from the bottom of the map. 4 Griffin Knights from the left column, and 4 Wyvern Knights from the right column appear each turn with only a 1-turn break after the first wave. Fortunately, my team is well equipped to deal with them. Citrine, Chloe, and Anna are able to handle the 4 Wyvern Knights of each wave with an assist from Cedal. Alchrist, Alfred, Rosado, and Panette can all one-round a Griffin Knight, though some of the hit rates are more reliable than others. While I deal with the enemies, I need to stop Micaiah from advancing. Since the flyers rush toward the capture point and ignore everything else, I am able to funnel Micaiah into the left column and block her only way forward with Obstruct Ice Crystals. This allows me to wait out all 10 waves of flyers and then defeat Micaiah to complete my full rout of the map.